Hey everybody, Bud Heaton here. I am excited to talk to you today about something that number one fascinates me but also frustrates me. And we'll get into those reasons in a minute, but I want to start out real quickly just with a story. This morning I went to the gym as a partner workout. When I got there, it's a CrossFit gym. So I paired up with a guy. And the workout was a 1 mile run, so you run together, so you both have to finish same time type thing. And then you go and do 75 cleans, power cleans, at 155 pounds. And then we did 60 wall balls, 45 pull-ups, another 60 wall balls, and then another 75 American kettlebell swings. So kind of a chipper. You know, you're just moving through it the whole time. It kind of sucks the entire workout. And a lot of people kind of looked at it that way as, man, this is going to be brutal. It's going to freaking hurt, you know, trying to finish this up. And, partner workouts, you split the reps out evenly between the two of you. And so anyway, we get into this workout, and I knew for me, I'm not a very good runner, so I knew after the 1 mile mark I was going to be sucking wind and just struggling. And anyway, so I finish the run, get in, do the rest of the stuff, and that wasn't too bad. Like I said, it's just a chipper. You just work on it and push through the kind of the pain of it all. And anyway, I couldn't believe it, and it happens more than I'd like to see, but there were guys literally shaving reps off of the workout. They weren't completing every rep that was supposed to be there. Or they didn't do them to standard movement, meaning they weren't completing. Like, for example, the chin-up or the pull-up. They'd go to do the pull-up, and, they wouldn't get their chin above the bar. And it's not because they can't, it's because they refuse to try. I mean, you could blatantly tell, and I talked to several people about it, that, if the bar's clear up here, you got to get your chin above it, and you're only getting to the top of your head. There's definitely a shortage of movement there. So anyway, getting into that workout, these guys finished, and they finished way fast. And number one, I knew one of those guys, he didn't even finish the run. Okay, so we did four 400-meter runs. He only did 3. I did 4, right? So it's 4 400-meter runs to run a mile, and the dude only ran 3 and called it good. Then he moved on, and he was complaining about shin splints, and I kind of don't buy it, but it is what it is. Everybody has strengths, weaknesses, all that stuff, But the thing that really kind of bothered me and another guy at the gym was, man, after they finished the workout, they both kind of came up to us and were like, man, that wasn't too bad, let's do it again. You didn't do the whole workout. Like, that wasn't as hard for you as it was for us because you didn't do the whole thing. And so what I really want to talk to you today about is cheating. Now, cheating sometimes carries a lot of bad weight with it, and, as it should, right? It's my belief that when you cheat, you're stealing from yourself. You're stealing from the potential that you could achieve. You're stealing from the potential that you could have in anything that you do. So I ask you, where in your life might you be stealing from your life? Where might you be, cutting reps? Where are you cutting corners? It's one thing to save time and create efficiency, work smart, and it's completely another to cut a corner and to cheat. And so think about it this way. When the chips are really on the line, what would you do? Are you going to cut corners, or are you going to put out your best work possible? And that's really what I want to talk about is, when people go to a tournament, when people go to the Olympics, when people go to a high level of competition, there are cheaters out there that we've seen story after story of steroid use, or using this and this and this, or doing something to cheat, right? Winners that win in those moments, they win because they dominate. They win because they're the best. They win because they've put in the work to get to a certain level. And when you cheat, you're not putting yourself at that level. You're still down here, but you're cheating to fill the gap. Because to win, you have to be here. And if you're here, these guys are finding some space in here to cheat and trying to fill that gap. But their ability is still here. And so whenever we try cheating or cutting corners, we're really just shorting ourselves of what our potential might be. Because we can get here, but it takes a significant amount more work than it does to be here and fill in the gap with cheating. That's why it frustrates me. Watching people short themselves, all they have to do is do a little bit more work, a little bit more effort. They might not win within their timeline, but if they're in it for the long game, that doesn't matter because they're willing to put in that little bit of extra work to get to this point. Aristotle, a philosopher, talks about excellence and actions and how they kind of work together. So I'm just going to read a quick little quote from him. He says, "Excellence is an art won by training and habituation. We do not act rightly because we have virtue or excellence, but rather we have those because we have acted rightly. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." It's pretty profound. So one thing that I really want to point out here is we do not act rightly because we have virtue, meaning we don't do things because of our virtue. What we do is our level of integrity, our level of virtue, our level of excellence. What we do makes us virtuous, excellent, high achiever, high performer, any one of those things. It's what we do. It has nothing to do with, our virtue. Oh, we're virtuous, and so that innately makes everything we do virtuous. No, what we do is defines how virtuous or excellent we actually are. And so thinking about that, that position of it's not who I am, it's what I do that makes me who I am. And that's really what I want to drill in on this video, is that you have opportunities ahead of you. You have goals that you want to achieve. You have levels that you want to reach. It's not about, I am this person. I am this person, right? I have done this. You're not there. You have to start here with what you do, right? And so I just challenge you to go in everything that you do and find excellence in what you do. Around your house is things kind of picked up tidy. I understand having a messy house. We all have it. But if it took you 5 minutes to clean it up, make it a little bit better, isn't it worth it? Taking 2 minutes out of your day to make sure your house is in order. Taking 2 minutes out of your day to practice your shotgun mounts. Taking 2 minutes a day to dry fire your pistol. Taking 2 minutes a day to say hello to a loved one. Taking 2 minutes a day to find something to be excellent at. Excellence isn't hard to achieve, but we have to make it a habit. So when we do, then we're going to start seeing some spectacular things. When you do excellent things, you achieve excellent results, and you live an excellent life. And I leave you with that. And hope you take it and soar with whatever it is that you're doing. Could be shooting clays, it could be your career, could be your family life, could be any number of things. But regardless of where you apply it, I challenge you, find the things that will make you excellent. Do the things that will make you excellent. And when you do that, you're going to find excellent results in everything you do.